Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. I'm sure you've noticed something going on lately with fear and how there's this really weird thing where people are arguing to maintain their fear. They are actually getting to the point where they hate other people who are not afraid. Fear has become this weird commodity where it's almost like people want to show, oh, I'm more afraid than they are. I'm more afraid than you are. And it's really strange, but it also gives me a different perspective on this idea of an addiction to fear. And all of these people who are arguing for why they should be afraid instead of why they should be happy and why they should feel okay. What's happening with all of them is they're out there telling their subconscious that fear is worth fighting for. Every time they argue as to why they should be more afraid, as to why you should be more afraid, they're reinforcing to their subconscious that fear is valuable, that fear is worth fighting for, that fear is worth holding on to and grabbing as much as you possibly can. And this reminds me of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And one of the big takeaways from that book is that the poor dad would say, I can't afford that. But the rich dad would say, how can I afford that? And so we can take this same lesson and put it into fear. And we can say, how can I be less afraid? How can I be more brave? How can I allow more joy to replace that useless fear that is doing nothing for me except proving to other people that I can be as afraid as them, or I can be more afraid as them? So what we want to do is practice diminishing fear. Show fear that it has no value, it has no place in my life, in my subconscious. There is no need for fear. The fear does not provide you any benefit. If something is going to kill you, it's going to kill you. And if you like the idea of the block universe where everything is happening at once and there's sort of a determination on where you are now and where you will be and where you were, and they're all tied together and all causing one another. When you think of it from that perspective, it really doesn't matter what you do. There is this destiny that is predetermined. And I make videos about that whole thing. I could go on for 15 minutes there. But if something is going to kill you, it's going to kill you. You don't need to be afraid. So if you were afraid, but that thing is not meant to kill you, what good did that do? What good did it do you to be afraid? None. What good does it do you to be afraid of the thing that is definitely going to kill you, that is already predetermined to kill you? None. Fear has no benefit. Fear has no value. So fighting to be more afraid, fighting to justify your fear, is just putting fear up on a pedestal as this thing to be honored, to be revered, that is worth so much, so valuable. But it's not. It has no value. It does nothing for us. And who would you rather hang out with? A scared person that cowers in the corner? Or someone who is brave and a warrior and out seeking life and adventure? Who would you rather hang out with? Who would you rather be? Let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to hit like and share the video. Have a great day.